Your app's front door is fast, but its parts must talk without waiting on each other. That is application integration. First, why we decouple, then SQS and SNS, then EventBridge and Step Functions. Coupling is how tightly your app's parts depend on each other, and it makes or breaks reliability. In a tightly coupled design, one service calls another directly and waits for the answer. If that second service is slow or down, the first one hangs, and the failure spreads. One broken piece can take the whole app down with it. In a loosely coupled design, services talk through a middleman, a queue or a topic. The sender drops its message and moves on. The receiver picks it up when ready. Now, if the receiver is down, the messages simply wait. They are not lost, and the sender never even notices. That is the whole point of the integration services, turning a chain that snaps into parts that fail on their own. SQS, the simple queue service, is a managed message queue. A producer drops messages onto it. A worker pulls them off when ready, one at a time. And if a sudden flood arrives, they simply wait in line, never crushing your workers. That is decoupling in action. SNS, the simple notification service, is publish and subscribe. One publisher sends a single message to a topic. Every subscriber to that topic gets its own copy, instantly. It is fan out. One event reaching many places at once, an email, a queue, and a function, all notified together. So, when do you use which? Reach for SQS when you need a buffer between two parts. The sender drops work on the queue and exactly one worker pulls each message off to handle it. Work gets done once by whoever picks it up. Reach for SNS when one event needs to reach many places at once. The publisher sends a single message and every subscriber gets its own copy immediately. It is a broadcast, not a handoff. The quick test. Do you want one consumer to handle each message or many consumers to all hear about it? One means a queue, SQS. Many means a topic, SNS. And they combine SNS fanning out into several SQS queues as a classic pattern. EventBridge is an event bus. Events flow onto it, a file upload, a sign-up, anything. Simple rules then match each event and route it to a target. So it wires together your own apps, AWS services, and even outside SaaS tools, all reacting on their own. Step Functions orchestrates a workflow. You draw the steps as a visual state machine. It runs them in order, handling retrees and branches, showing exactly where things are. Great for multi-step jobs, like an order that must be paid, packed, then shipped. A few more services to recognize. SES sends bulk email like receipts and newsletters. The developer tools Code Pipeline and X-Ray build and trace your apps. Workspaces gives your users cloud desktops. And Amplify and AppSync speed up web and mobile front ends. On the exam, match the need. Decouple two services with a buffer? SQS. Send one message to many at once? SNS. Route events by rules? EventBridge. Coordinate a multi-step workflow? Step Functions. Let's lock it in. Decoupling lets parts fail on their own, not together. SQS is a queue. One worker pulls each message. SNS is publish and subscribe. One message fans out to many. And EventBridge routes events by rules, while Step Functions runs multi-step workflows. Next episode, the smart stuff. AI, machine learning, and analytics. SageMaker for building your own machine learning models. The ready-made AI services for vision, speech, and language. And the analytics tools that turn raw data into insight. Thanks for watching, and see you there.